Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing in this rough time? I'm gonna turn this down so it don't blow my ears off. Good morning, everybody. Lead Farmer 73 here, Greenhouse Cafe. Good morning, Candy Connor. Good morning, Denise Rutherford. Sandra Charles, Garden and Eden. T. Noyce. Oh, Ton, that's a rough one. Okay, Lucia Dorsey. Cheryl's Organic Food Force. Good morning, Lady Cheryl. Let me see. Why is this hill for? Oh no, that we can see that. Hey, IC, how you doing this morning? Seed to Soil. Denise Smith, Free Spirit, Janice Hall, Monique Garner, Homestead Heart. Good morning, young lady. How you doing this morning? Torby Hall, Sharon Kane, my name, Tommy Manning, Annette, Todd Dempsey, Aussie Grower, King Ellis. Oh my God. Good morning. The GA Lady Gardner, Game Nerd Mom, Family First, Pretty Eyes. Hey, Miss Pretty Eyes, how you doing this morning? Actually, Boxing Facts, Facts Boxing Talk, BK Homesteader, Ronnie Mills, Darius Dawes, Nicole Lancy, Mimi Colvin, Troopy. Let me see. I'm not gonna do our normal roll call because I just want to kind of get in and get out. I was working the last couple days. That's why I'm gonna just get right into it, you guys. Okay. Good morning to everybody. If you want to come in and say hello, come in and say hello. But I'm gonna get right to it. I was working the last couple days, so I wasn't able to answer too many comments on the last couple videos. But as I was reading them last night, I got a couple of comments that kind of, shook me up a little bit, and I got a couple of comments that made me think a little bit. I'm gonna start with this, and just like the title said, nope, I'm gonna start over. I got a couple of people that is not ready for this situation. Good morning to everybody that's just coming in. I got a handful of people that's not ready for this situation that's happening right now, because some of those people are some of the same people which I noticed was some of the people when we was doing the bug out video, the bug out bucket video. They were some of the people in the comments that was kind of pretty much saying we all full of crap. I went back on those videos. Now, I remember some of these names in these comments, like, I remember this name. Went back in that video and I'll be doggone. Some of those names were some of the names saying, that ain't gonna work. That's full of crap. This will never happen. That will never happen. This is not a I told you so video at all. As a matter of fact, the reason I'm doing this video, because in some other comments, it made me think. Some of us are ready for some of these type of situations, which led me to think. Now, of course, family first. Family first. Your immediate family, you were here to take care of your family first. But this is a thin line, so please forgive me. I'm dancing on this thin line. And that thin line is you still got to help others. You still got to help other people. If you're ready, we got people out there price gouging everything, buying up everything, and only, hey, good morning, Garden Love. I just happened to look up and see you. We have people with supplies and with stock. And the thing that I kind of thought about was, I'm ready, but And if you were the only one to make it out and you were the only one alive, is that any kind of life? To be here by yourself, full of food? It's kind of like King Midas touch, right? Like the song. You got it all, but you can't use it. You lonely. You would die of loneliness. So I was just kind of thinking, if you got all of that food and all of those supplies, and it's only like a couple of you in the household, yeah, you could probably last forever. Say this went on forever. You could probably last forever. But what kind of life would it be if it was just you or you and another person, nobody else around? Just thinking about that. I went out yesterday and I did a video. I got off work and I went straight into the garden. I didn't even come in the house. I bought more tomato starts and I planted them immediately. You know what? The video so terrible because I was like, I ain't got time to be recording this. This is an emergency. So I got some shots of it and some of it is like, I might just scratch that. So let me put it to you, like I even had to write it down because I didn't want to forget, because some of the comments that I read, we should be helping each other. And but I had to say this. In this situation, now please bear with me, please, because I know a lot of people ain't gonna like what I'm about to say, and a lot of people gonna understand. I know we should be helping each other. And I know you're supposed to be helping each other. But at the same time, if a person does not want to help you, don't get offended. It sounds cruel at first. I know. I know it sounds cruel. But the reason why I'm saying if don't nobody want to help you, don't get offended. And this is the reason why. Now, we should all help our elders no matter what. No matter what. Older folks can't get around and stuff. No matter what, hands down. I don't care, good or wrong, good or bad. But to help your brother when you've been struggling and doing everything you're supposed to do, when another man was out partying and buying $200 tennis shoes, rims for their car, extra additions onto their house that's unnecessary, stuff like that. The person that didn't do all of that and was storing food and learning skills and spending their money and saving their money and their time on this, we're still supposed to help each other. So when somebody asks for help and another person like, man, I can't. Don't get mad. Don't get offended. Because I'm going to say this, and I know I don't like to talk about religion at all. Religion and politics, I don't like to talk about. I'm just going to say one little piece. I'm just going to peek around the dumpster. I'm not going down that alley, okay? We just going to peek around the dumpster. And I'm just going to say this. Even in the good book, it say we should be preparing for times like this, right? No matter what religion you are, no matter what book you follow, no matter who you drop to your knees and pray to at night, most of those books say it's your responsibility to be getting ready for now, for this, what's happening right now. So with that being said, I'm going to say this. You can ask for help and people should help each other, but do not get all stanking and face twisted up when people is like, look, can't help you. Trust me, it's going to be somebody that will help you. But don't be acting like your stuff don't stink when you had your time to do what you were supposed to do. All I'm saying. That's a thin line that I don't like dancing on, but it's coming down to it because I got in the comment section and some people were getting mad because their neighbors really kind of was like, look, we ready. And the neighbors kind of like, well, we ain't ready. We just come over there and holler at you. And then the other neighbors is like, no, you better not. So even though they're, you know what I'm saying? My words cannot express. Trust me, my words, I'll stumble over my words and make this sound totally wrong. So please excuse me. But when I'm saying this, I mean it. You are supposed to help your fellow man, help your brother, help your sister up. But at the same time, if it comes between me feeding my family because we were doing what we were supposed to do, and at the same time you were not, my family got to eat first. My family got to do this first. Now, getting off of that, because I trust and believe I'm not one way or the other. I'm not gonna help my brother. I've been preparing all this time. I'm not helping no damn body. I'm just feeding my family. That's not me. But at the same time, mine first. See what I'm saying? My family come first. It's that way. And I do what I can. Let's put it like that. And I'd rather do this. Thank you, Paul Brown. I appreciate you. I'd rather do this. And that was what this video was titled. The title of this video was Stored Foods Run Out. Skills don't. So what I've been trying to do for years is not give you stuff. Just, hey, here's a tomato plant. What I've been trying to do is teach you how to, or show you how to grow a tomato plant. I don't want to send, a lot of people say, hey, I'm going to buy some of that wine from you. Send me some wine. Number one, it's illegal. I can't sell the wine, okay? You can give it to somebody. But what you need to understand is the reason why I was doing showing you how to make it. I don't want you to drink my wine that I made that's in my house because I pretty much made it to stay in my house. I did it live and I made videos for us all to do it together so you can actually taste my wine in your own house. So I wasn't giving you no wine. I was showing you how to make your own wine so you have the skill set to do it yourself, because that wine turns into medicine. Everybody is running out of this right here. Everybody is running out of alcohol. Right? Why is everybody screaming about this? I got a 6-gallon batch working right now of this. So I'm not panicking because I'm like, yeah, ain't no hand sanitizer, ain't no, oh yeah, I got plenty of that. Ain't nobody thinking outside the box. Thank you, Larticia Hosang. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So what I'm saying is, we out here, we ain't just planting food, we also learning skills. Thank you, Cal Alexander, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I just want to show people how to do it yourself. Listen, if you've seen the emails, and look in the comments, forget the emails. How many people ask me for wine? How many people ask me for honey? Not that I have a problem sharing it at all, because I have plenty of it. The thing is, I kind of kind of shy away from those comments because I'm doing this to show you how to get your own honey. Listen, I am entertaining. I'm having a good time on YouTube. I really am. I always have been. Look back all the way back from years of my video. I'm always having a good time doing this. I like to talk, can you tell? But at the same time, I was hoping some of this stuff that I like to do, you might pick up. Because let's be for real, some of it is just cool. Even if you don't even want to know how to garden or start a fire, learning how to start some fire out of a damn cotton ball is pretty damn impressive. You know what I'm saying? Even if I do say so myself, it's pretty cool. It's almost like a magic trick. It's like magic. And it make people kind of look at you another way, like, what the hell? Even if you don't like it, it's actually a life-saving skill that'll save your life. But at the same time, it's like some David Blaine shit. David Copperfield. You know? Pull some cards out. It's just pretty cool, but it's a life-saving skill. It ain't like cutting nobody in half. So I've been trying to show you a couple of skills. And it ain't too, look, for some people, it's too late to start a garden. For some people, let's be for real, it's too late because depending on where you are in the country, it might be too late or way too early to start a garden. It ain't too late to learn a skill. It is not too late to learn how to make fire, even if you in 5 feet of snow. It's not too late to learn how to make wine, even if you down in the Bahamas. It don't matter. Some of these skills that we in the gardening community is passing around, it's not too late. Now, it might be too late to give me something or send you something. It's not too late to learn how to do something. And I've been saying this forever. Learn these skill sets because they're going to save your life someday. And if they don't save your life, they're just pretty cool to know how to do. Now, with that being said, because I don't want this video to go on too long because I just wanted to address these comments. Here's another one. Then I'm going to get in here and I'm going to holler at y'all. Here's a skill that everybody know how to do, and if you don't, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm going to be honest with you. I know that's kind of beating you over the back, but this one, if you don't know how to do this, you should be ashamed of yourself. If you go to church every Sunday and everything else, and you don't know how to do this, you should be ashamed of yourself. And then, hey, that don't mean go, you know, it means you need to learn how to do it like right now. How many people know how to fish? Show of hands. My hubby was laughing at the lettuce of arugula planted. How many people know how to fish? Everybody always come at me with these scriptures and all of this stuff like I'm not a spiritual man at all, but don't even know how to put a worm on a hook. People don't. This means nothing to me. That's why, man, I just show you what I do. All of this saying what you can do, what you should do, what you gonna do, man, that's great. Okay. Even if you don't eat meat, you understand? Some people say, oh, well, I don't eat meat. That's great, but it's not about you. See, get out of your feelings, get out of yourself. Learning how to fish ain't got nothing to do with just you. You might need to feed somebody else. See how that they hit me with a bunch of scriptures, but then forget about that. I don't eat meat. I'm with you. But what about this dude that do? And you is part of your job to help feed him. What about that? Feeding the community, helping the community. You don't got to eat meat. But this is a skill that you should know how to do. How many people, show of hands, have any carpentry skills? Know how to work a hammer and a nail. I ain't talking about you need a whole bunch of heavy equipment. Hammer and a nail, that's where it starts. Stuff like that. Here, hunting. It ain't about guns. Everybody, as soon as they hear about hunting, the first thing they think is somebody got an AR-15. No, no. Did you see with the thumbnail on that? If you need to hunt, you can use this. If you need to hunt, you can use a trap. If you need to hunt, you can use a live trap. It don't even have to clamp them. But when your family get hungry, you're going to have to start thinking about other things, basic things. Yes, 2 Max in a pack, basic things, reality things. This is a skill that me and my son was practicing years ago, and they kind of got on my son about, practicing with a bow. Right now, you will want my son to help you feed your family right now, because he's a dead eye with it. He can hit anything, anywhere with his. So I've been teaching him since he was a baby. And now his skills may have to pay off in real time, real life. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, anybody know your location? North, south, east, west? Do you know how to find which way is which? Do you know astrology, astronomy? And I'm not, when people hear that, the first thing they start saying is, oh yeah, I'm an Aries, I want to read my sign. No, that ain't what I'm talking about. Miss me with that. I mean, that's all good and all, but that's not what we're talking about. Following the stars, the same things that help some of us escape from slavery. Do you know anything about the stars? Right now, that's important. Skills. Little skills that don't nobody talk about. But it all got to do with survival and gardening. All of it. So, with that being said, I'm going to say one more thing, then I'm going to get in here. If you do have these skills, if you do have your supplies stocked up, and you do want to help your fellow man, you ain't just got to give him a bowl of beans. You can also say, look, this is how you get those bowl of beans. This is how you go fish. I'll give you a hook and some line. Same help as me giving you a bowl of beans, even better, because you're going to eat forever. So, with that being said, you got to look at this. Now the time, the shelves are clear, and any supplies that's coming in, they're trickling in. And by the time they trickle in, you could be standing in line and you're going to miss it. It's going to be like Black Friday. You could be standing there in line for 3 days, and if you wasn't first in line, you're going to miss it. So standing in line waiting around for tissue paper, which I still don't understand. Let me show you something before I get on with this. Okay? Their tissue paper thing, stop it. Let me tell you something. Let me show you something. It's not just for feet and hand puppets anymore. Okay? It's not just for feet and hand puppets anymore. Cut it out with the tissue paper. Use your head. Listen, you know what this, I could turn this to, you know why I always keep me white t-shirts, white towels, white cotton. I only use cotton because you can turn them junks into anything. You know what I turned this into? Foot protection while I'm at work. Yeah, I'm going to do it. When my babies was little, it was entertainment. You could turn this in anything. And in a rush, okay, cut it out with the tissue paper. I'm tired of seeing that. That's why I did that whole little joke yesterday. Because as soon as I cut on the damn computer, tissue paper is missing. But there's cans of food on the aisle. It's food everywhere. But tissue is gone. And people is crying. Now, I didn't post that stuff because I thought about it, you know, part of it, not the integrity, but I can't think of the word. I just didn't want to show people crying because tissue was missing. Number one, it was dumb. Tissue paper. I want to tap on the little girl's shoulder. Hey, it's a can of beans still over there. And you got on some pretty glittery socks. You got that part covered. You know, cut it out. So I'm just going to say that, and I'm going to go into this. Now the time with the shelves missing, now time with the shelves empty, and they sprinkling stuff in. Basically, there is no more ammo out there. There is no more food out there. There is no more water. And when it does come in, it's gone that quick. So don't waste your whole day hunting down bottles of water. I don't even understand why you ain't filling your bathtub up with water. Or why is you still putting garbage in your garbage can? You should have cleaned that out and start filling that with water. Why is you... I don't understand. I don't understand this. Somebody even said in the comments, and I loved it. It made me laugh. Please make me understand it. Please, let, because I ain't got an answer for you. So with everything being missing on the shelves and everything gone, now is the time of what did I tell you before? Where is it at? I don't got one on me. It's time truly, if you ain't got tissue paper, it's time for bartering. Bartering 101, just like the olden days. Bartering. Just because they ain't got no food, they ain't got no tissue paper. Think about it. You got alcohol, but you need tissue paper, I guess. You got wine, they got honey, they got canned meat, spam. It's time to really, truly put this into effect because it's a lot of people don't, you need water, you need water, they need food. Y'all gonna have to swip up a little bit. You ever been to the movies or something and somebody scalping tickets and like, hey, you trying to get in that Brian McKnight concert? You know what I'm saying? Come here. Be careful because you will get robbed in the alley. Don't let them take you to the alley. I got 2 tickets. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's pretty much that. Pulling people to the side. Hey, what you looking for? Some ham? Oh, you got water? I got a couple bottles. Man, I'm going to need about 4 bottles. You're going to have to come up off. This is ham. This is premium. It's in a can. It don't go bad. All our jarred goods like Cheryl, Miss Organic Food Force. Cheryl's Organic Food Force she know how to can food right now. Your canned foods are priceless. Priceless. It's time to start bartering. And I've been saying this forever. And now it's time to put it into play. If you got something and another person, y'all gonna have to start swapping out what you need. You can't, this all comes from us depending on them. So in a way, it's kind of our own fault. We put ourselves in this situation, depending on them too much. If we come out of this, we all learn a valuable lesson. Before I say that, I'm going to say this. Somebody in the comments said that if we come out of this, we all learn a valuable lesson. And somebody else said, you know, we had kind of the same horrible stuff happen with 9/11. And then it didn't take no time at all for racism and hate and bigotry and selfishness to start right back up again. All them people died saving other people just to come back to being racist and hateful and spiteful and selfish. So with that, I'm going to say this. It's humanity is what we have to worry about. This really won't change anything. It's going to change it for people with good sense. But people that ain't got right good sense, it ain't going to change a thing. All I can say is do the best you can do to help yourself and others. Because it ain't going to change the world. It's not going to stop racism. It's not going to stop hatred. It's not going to stop sexism. It's not going to stop any of that. We could be down to the last good dozen human beings on the planet, and we all going to find something to hate about one another. It's nature. But we got to look past that and just be like, you know what? We got to work together. I do it every day. You do it every day. I work with a bunch of people I cannot stand. Keep it real with you. It's a whole heap of them that I just don't even like looking in their direction. I feel like if I get eye contact, I'm going to get some of your bullshittery on me. So I don't even like looking at certain people at times. But we got to work together. You ain't got to like me. I don't got to like you. But when the time comes to get down to work, we got to work together. That's why we both show up and we both punching in on the same clock. Everybody out there got them same people in their office that they just want to just don't. Have you ever just disliked somebody so bad that you always give them applications from other jobs? Like, hey, you know what's named them hiring? They pay more money than we do. You know what I'm saying? They pay way more money. You should go fill out the application. Didn't you say you got that degree in what's the name? You should go check. Girl, look, when I thought about that, I thought about you. And I said, she would love, that's how bad some people you can't stand. You trying to rehire them, not get them fired. See, that's the dumb part. You try to get people fired, you end up getting yourself fired. Don't do that. Go and help them re-employ themselves somewhere else. That's how bad sometimes you can't stand folks. You know what I'm saying? You go give them the warning as you're looking for a job all night with your reading glasses on for them. Like, oh, that's gonna be perfect. That's perfect right there. I'm gonna circle that. That's perfect. Email it to them. Look, you might want to look into this. Shit. So even though you can't stand some of these folks, you still got to punch in the same clock. You got to work together. And right now, that's what's happening right now. We ain't got to like each other. Just like 9/11. You ain't got to like me. You can stay racist if you feel like it. But right now, we got some other people to save. And I might even have to save a racist. It ain't like you giving interviews before you pull them out of the rubble. Help me, help me. Come on. Wait. You like black folks? Yes. You'll tell me anything until I pull you out these rocks. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to reach your hand out and save people in this time of need. Ain't no interviews on asking people whether they like you or not. Not right now. Help who you can, how you can, when you can. If you ain't got the capacity to do it, you're going to have to just kind of, like I said, close your eyes and look past. You know? I'm off that coffee for real this morning. Lady Lead left, I'm off. So please, everybody, put your skills to work. Because, like I said, stored food, even stored food runs out. Stored food runs out. That's why when people that actually live in the wilderness, they get worried like a damn squirrel, like a bear. And the bear start getting hungry in the cave. That son bitch wake up. He'll wake up quick. He'll come out and start eating stuff he don't normally eat. That's why like, oh, bears don't eat people. Yeah, he will. Yes, he will. I don't know who keeps saying that. He will eat all of you. You understand? If it comes to that time, he ain't gonna discriminate between some berries and you. It's more of you. So there you go. So please, everybody, get your skills set up, because if the food run out, everything is dependent on you. And here's another thing. A lot of people And back in the day, in the older videos, like, no, I ain't eating that. You must be crazy. I don't care for blackberries. Oh no, blueberries make my teeth blue. And you would never catch me eating no squirrel meat. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was on YouTube, not yesterday, day before yesterday at work. And I gotta be honest, I wasn't looking at y'all videos. I was looking at some dude that's over in Ireland showing me how to cook squirrel meat, straight up. And he did it and rabbits. And he kept calling it the rabbit. That shit had me cracking up. It was entertaining just to listen to him talk. You just strip the rabbit. He kept saying, pull her clothes off. Pull her clothes off. Strip the rabbit. And that, look, guess what? In one day, on my lunch break, I learned how to actually fully clean a beaver, strip a rabbit of her clothes, peel off the peel of a squirrel, because that stuff, man, we really need to be thinking about. Get out of here, Jack. Cut out the I don't eat meat. Cut out the I will not eat that. All them picky eaters die. Picky eaters die. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what? I'm allergic to spinach. Some people are allergic to peanut butter. You better build up a tolerance. You better build up a tolerance because, shit, spinach is plentiful. Growing peanuts, they grow in bounties if you plant a couple of nuts. You better grow a damn tolerance. Me, I'm sitting there looking at a can of spinach like I'm going to have to figure something out. Maybe eat a little at a time, build up some kind of damn tolerance to it. No. Because think about it. If it's between death and Popeye's food, I'm going to be sick in the dog because I'm eating all of that. And whatever come back out, I might have to eat it again. I'm not dying because I'm allergic to something. I'm not doing it. I'm going to have to rethink how this works. And you know what? And also, it's kind of like the doctors that's telling me, yeah, you're allergic to it. Am I really? When my head swell up and stuff, that whole nother ballgame. I'm going to have to figure something out. I'm just saying. Let's be for real right now, y'all, with each other. This ain't no time for no playing around. Oh, and speaking of that, I had this to say to finish this up. Somebody said, yo, man, there's no time for smiles right now. I'm being all happy or whatever he said. And I said this. There's no time for smiles at a time like this, he said. What is it time for? Anger? Frowns? Hatred? What do you want me to do? Let me tell you something about me. I ain't scared of nothing but God and Mike Tyson. That's a true story. I don't fear nothing but God. And Tyson really, really makes me nervous. I would never get in the ring with either one of them. I smile in the face of adversity, is what I told him. Because usually, what is frowning up and doing all this gonna do? Nothing. I just told y'all the other day, smile at somebody, see what kind of reaction you get. And do this to somebody, see what kind of reaction you get. No time to smile. Right now, all we got is happy thoughts. If you start thinking dark, you're already dead. If you even contract this virus, let me tell you something. Mind over matter. If it's scientific, if you think you're going to die, you're going to die. You're going to die if you keep telling yourself you're going to die. If you keep telling yourself you're going to get money, you're going to make money, you're going to have money next year, you're going to have it, it works. If you keep telling yourself you fat, you need to lose weight, oh, I'm so fat, guess what? You just going to be fat. Because you talk yourself into things and you don't even realize you're doing it. You talk yourself into that good job. You talk yourself into money. You talk yourself into that loved one that you in love with, that you want to marry. You talk yourself into that. When a woman tells her girlfriend, that's my next husband right there. He gonna be the one. You know how it works. It worked like this. Maybe he might not be the one. It maybe not him. Because maybe God got something better in store for you, because secretly you in love with his looks, but he might be the one that's going to serve you one with a twist. But his brother is the truth. His little brother might be the truth. So God will serve you that because you aimed your direction and all your positives taught that direction, but God kind of blocked this dude and gave you his little brother. You talk yourself in and out of things. It just worked that way. I don't know the science behind it. I don't know the spirituality behind it. I just know it worked. Throughout my whole life, I never gave up. And I've been everything you could think of. I've been bankrupt. I've been broke. I've been unemployed. I've been homeless. And guess what? Guess what? You wouldn't know that I'm either in the middle of a split up. You don't know if I'm divorced. You don't know if I'm going through bankruptcy. You don't know if I had a death in the family, because I never stopped smiling. And when I catch somebody make me stop smiling, I know to leave them alone, because it's just the devil. And I'm not strong enough to defeat him, so I back off. Back off. But don't ever tell me to stop smiling at any given time. I'm a positive person. So I always think in a positive light, because when I think in positive light, I don't know how I got this house. Let's keep it real. We knew this house was out of our reach. Out of our reach. Lady led, I'm gonna tell y'all something private. Made her cry when we didn't get this house. I said, baby, don't worry. We gonna get that house. I don't know how, but we gonna get that house. This is a true story. Baby, if you watching, I'm sorry. I gotta share this with people. I come home from work and we was talking about closing on the house and everything else. I come home from work, she in the bed crying. Baby, what's wrong? We ain't get it. What you mean we ain't get it? We ain't get it. So I do a little research and find out why we didn't get it. A lot of flim-flamming. Guess what? I said, baby, we go look for some other houses that's similar to this. And we did. And we didn't get the other house that was similar to this. I said, something wrong. I'm going back to the house, our dream house, the house we wanted. She said, just leave it alone. No, that's our house. And I'm going to find out what's going on. I made this house happen with the power of God and prayer. I made this house happen. I came back for this house. You know why? Everything was against me. Everything. There was no way. There was no way we could own this house with what all the crazy stuff was going on. Look where I'm sitting at right now. I'm talking in the kitchen of the house that they told us that we couldn't have, talking to you. So don't ever tell me not to smile in adverse conditions. Don't ever tell me not to smile. I'm not going to frown. That's a waste of energy. That's energy you could be using for something good. You got me stuck, bro. All due respect, homie. If you want to go frowning and storming through the streets, I'm going to tell you, it's not going to end up well for you. This situation won't end up well for you. Period. That's all I'm saying. Don't ever tell me not to smile. And it's not a good thing to smile. That's what's wrong with the world, because everybody around practice looking hard. Cut that shit out. That's all I'm saying. So all due respect, bro, you don't smile if you don't want to. But that's some bad advice, homie. I'ma just let you know, and I can tell you right now, you can give that to anybody on social media, and you'll pretty much get the same answer. I ain't saying I'm over here having damn ticker tape parade, but I'm not about to sit in the corner and cut out the lights and go to crying and shit in my pants because we in a bad position. It's people like that that fail the system. Look at the politicians right now, cowering in our situation. You ask them a question, if you are 9 plus 3 is give me a second. We don't want to hear that. You're a coward. So if you're cowering in a bad position, you're doomed. This is and what gets me is everybody keeps spitting scriptures to me and they follow the good book, they go to church, but don't nobody practice nothing in that book. Everybody said, led you spiritual, led you believe in God, led you believe in Yah. You know what? I do, but I don't have to keep saying it. I just prove it. Stop saying it and just prove it. That's what I'm not a person I don't got to keep dropping to my knees or show you on this camera that while I'm praying, and that's between me and my Father. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Stop talking about what you believe in and show it. That's what I do. I show you my spirituality every day. All that talk, man, humans just talk. You ain't this if you don't believe in the Most High. You ain't this if you don't believe in God. You ain't this if you don't believe in Yah. You ain't this if you don't believe in Jesus. You know what? And them the same people right now that ain't ready for nothing. That book is a blueprint on what's happening right now, and ain't nobody ready. But them the same people to get in my face and tell me what I do and what I don't believe in. Miss me with that garbage. You more spiritual than me. Man, that ain't your spirituality ain't no competition. It ain't no contest about your spirituality. How many more scriptures you can spit out than me? Man, long as you know them, share them. Don't just share them. You understand? People kill me with that. Don't even share them if you don't want to. Just prove them. Shut up and prove them. Like to me, it's like bragging about how big your meat and potatoes is. Girl, I'll rock your world. I'll take you to the moon, girl. When I'm done with you, you're going to have to call off of work for at least 2 days. Right? Same bragging. You can spit all them scriptures until the lights go out. Right? You can spit them scriptures till the drawers come off and the lights go out. And then somebody gonna be like, oh, you done? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You good? Shit, I guess you want me to call you a cab? Yeah. Can you do that? Damn straight, I'm gonna call you a cab. I'm gonna pay for the mug too. And don't come back over here. Same thing with them scriptures. You spit all that stuff and you come, when you put on the stage, somebody put the mic in front of you and you put on the stage, you don't show people nothing. When somebody hand that stage to you, perform. Because you never know, who said it? Eminem. You never know. This might be your one shot. You spitting all that game in the club and the girl might be like, finally be like, yep, let's go. Huh? Wait, I wasn't done with my game. You don't need it. Let's go. Right now? Right now. You got protection? You got a place to go? I kind of stay with my mama. Same thing with them scriptures. You spit all that because just like he rehearsed that game he spit in a girl's ear, a woman or a dude can rehearse that line in that scripture, but don't prove nothing. When I hand you the stage and say, look, well, tell me this. See, how it works is, nobody trying to hear that garbage, man. Just show people your work. Show them. You know who, now I'm gonna go back and forth with this. You know who get the most attention in the club? The dude to get the most attention in the club is the dude to come in with a bulge in his pants. He ain't gotta say shit. He ain't gotta say nothing. He ain't gotta come in there with no bright suit on, no big hat, all these gold teeth, gold rings. He just coming there with some of them little pants on. Coming there with some of them little pants. He ain't gotta say a word. Go to the bar like, hey, give me 2 shots of Hennessy. Same thing with them scriptures. The one that ain't gotta say nothing is the one that come out like, hey, look at this apple. It's delicious. Just got it off my tree out here. You ain't got to prove nothing about your spirituality. All you got to do is show people your work. Cut it out. That's what I'm saying. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Right now, in this time of day, talk don't mean nothing. I can do this. I know how to do that. I know. Show people so they can know how to do it too. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to get out of here before I get out of here. I'm sorry for ranting. It's just, I've been getting so many different comments from so many different people that I don't understand some of them. So I try not to put them down or nothing. Just, you got to make me understand. Like my friend said, please, Led, make me understand. I love that comment, by the way. Please, Led, please make me understand this toilet paper stuff. I just want, you got to make me understand why either you so angry, you so upset. At a time like this, listen to me, y'all. You took time out of your day, homeboy, to type to another grown man why I shouldn't be happy or sad about my situation. The time it took you to type that, because it was lengthy, man, you should have been out there trying to fight other dumb people with toilet paper. Because that was nonsense. That was nonsense. You should have been out there battling other people for tissue. That's how dumb that comment was. Don't smile at a rough time. Please. And another reason, homeboy, and I didn't type this, I'm going to say this. The other reason I'm smiling, because I'm ready and you ain't. The only reason you upset is because you ain't ready for nothing. And I'm not talking about I'm ready to just feed myself. I'm ready to help others too. So what I got to be sad for? One way or the other. I'm not going to frown. And this the part about it, because people forget about this. I smile because I'm living good every day. I try to live my best life every day and I smile. But I also smile at a funeral and I smile. One day I'm going to die. People, for some reason, keep forgetting that we all supposed to do that. The life cycle, you born, you die. What I'm going to be sad for? What you going to be sad for? We all going to meet somewhere else on the other side. It's like, you know what? When I moved to South Carolina, I was by myself. But then I brought my wife. Then I brought my mama. Then I brought my sister. We all gonna meet again somewhere else. We're gonna do it again until we have to move again. That's how I look at it. Death ain't nothing but a metamorphosis to me. It's like a butterfly. You just going to the next level. Only thing that scares you so bad about death is you don't know what you're going to turn into. You don't know what you're going to be. You don't know where you're going to be, who you're going to be, if you're going to be. That's the scary part. But death is part of being born. So I'm going to smile no matter what. At a funeral, when you at a funeral, you know what people kind of looking around. Everybody ain't staring at that casket. During a funeral, somebody is just kind of looking around. Most people is kind of looking around for that one person that kind of got a little hope. That one person that ain't crying. And when they see that one person that ain't crying, that one person that can grab the mic without breaking down, that's the one we need to follow. That's the one right there. He gonna get us through this. She gonna get us through this. Because right now, because I can't bear it. I can't handle it. So that person is staying strong for the whole family, we're going to do everything we can do for that person. Because imagine the pain they're in, but they just can't show it right now because they're trying to be strong for all the people that's weak. So whatever that person asks for, give it to them. So I'm going to continue to smile, homie. I'm going to continue to have a good time. Because I'm not sitting around waiting for the Grim Reaper to come tap me on my shoulder. And what you don't know, I have been next to death. And even then, you know what my mama and my sister said? You were still cracking jokes. So I don't care, man. Some people scared to go meet God. And the only reason you scared because you don't think you're going to be the one to get to meet him. So clean up your act, straighten up, fly right, and maybe you will be as happy as I am. I'm going to get off of here, y'all, because I didn't want it to turn into a rant. I just wanted everybody to think about it. I'm going to just do a quick recap. Bartering right now is do it safely, of course. Do it in broad daylight. Don't be like, hey, yeah, you want some tissue paper? Meet me over on 12th Street by the big dumpster in the closed restaurant. Don't meet nobody over there. Don't go over there. Okay? It's just like right now, just like Craigslist. Meet people in an open area. You understand? Bartering. Get your skill sets up. If you do not know how to fish, forget the hunting and forget everything else. If you do not know how to fish, you need to get off right now. Get off. Stop watching me and look up how to fish on YouTube. The most basic stuff in the world. I ain't talking about all that in the deep sea shit. Nope. Just stick, line, hook, worm. Just like Huckleberry Finn type stuff. Hook, line, stick, worm. Start there and move your way up. Okay? Learn how to fish if you don't know how to fish, because right now it's even in the book that y'all read, right? It's in the book. It's in the book. Everybody's spitting them scriptures at me. It's in the book. I'm not making this up. Learn how to fish, because it might save your life right now. I'm going to get in here. Ricky Spanish, I read a book once. Okay. Yes, I don't eat fish, but I know how to fish. My husband taught me. Well, that's good to know. That's good because, like I said, you will be feeding your family, and if worse come to worse, you will be eating fish. Let me see. David, Mustang grape juice canned already for my wine bartering. There you go. Butterfly Effect 86, learn to make traps. Didn't I show y'all my traps? Give me a second because I'm proud of them and they really work. Wait a minute. You know, I did a video on this years ago. And trust me, I caught hell about it. But right now, you need to know how to do this. You understand? How to make a spring trap. I showed you how to do this. And people, I guess it's the PETA people or something, that they tore me a new asshole. And I understand it. I wasn't talking about catching people picking these puppies and stuff. I'm talking about if times like this come, you're going to need to know how to make this out of normal household crap. A screw that I put in there, threaded through there, hammered it down, and a piece of old metal that I found in the street. You bend it at that 45-degree angle, that 90-degree angle, and guess what it turns into? And it can't get out. Look, no matter what you do, the only way to let that out, you got to pull that off. You got to pull that. You just made this, and it costed like 5 cents. And I got tons of them. I make them all the time out of piano wire. You set these traps up. I can't talk about it right now on a thing. They work. Okay? You ain't got to go buying them because they're expensive to buy. Josie B, that's cruel. Josie B, that's cruel. A trap to eat, to survive, to feed your family is cruel. Is that what you're saying? Explain that to me, please, Josie B. I'm waiting. Ricky Spanish says nature is cruel. Amen. Okay, so Josie B, I love animals too. So again, this is another time where you think I'm torturing animals because I ain't got nothing better else to do. Do you understand the world has a virus that's killing people right now? Do you understand that? You couldn't. I didn't say I'm about to go set this up and just have fun with these things. If this is a survival method, and if you think this is cruel to survive, you clearly are on the wrong channel, because I promise you, sweetheart, it's all I've been teaching for years. Now, see, if you catch me through the jokes and stuff, that means you just listening and waiting for the laughs. You ain't getting none of the information. You ain't getting the knowledge that I'm trying to give you. You couldn't be, sweetheart. See, don't just wait for the laughs. Between the jokes, I just showed you how to save your life. So if you waiting on my videos for the laughs, it ain't always like that, okay? I respect you, and let me get something straight. I respect your feelings, and I also respect animals. I love animals too. I got chickens. So what are you saying? You think I'm setting this up to go catch my neighbor's chihuahua? Cut it out. Those kind of comments right there flame me up, because it shows utter, pure, uncut, Colombian, uncut ignorance. You could sell that kind of ignorance by the pound, and it should be illegal. It should be illegal. Because I don't want you to come across and think that I'm some kind of evil monster, because that's not it. Right now, survive. Look, I bet you the one fighting for tissue. And yes, I'm saying bad stuff because it's ignorance. This ain't time for ignorance. That's my whole point of this video. This is not time for that. Oh, that's cruel. If it has to be, humans are cruel. You want to know what? This virus is here because humans are cruel to one another. You think this just popped up out the Amazon because it ain't got shit better to do? I'm going to go look for me a couple humans. Is that what you think? We ripping the Amazon and the rainforest down by the miles, by the square miles every day. And I don't hear you getting on their videos. They got videos of it. We pumping for diamonds and gold. And we over in other countries taking their oil and all of the doggone minerals and everything else in the world and destroying the world. We're fracking. You know what fracking is? We're blowing the world up, creating tsunamis across the other side of the damn planet, putting dynamite and explosive over here to blow up over there, and it affects over there. Humans are cruel. And guess what they say? I don't care. It's homeless people out there walking the streets every day. Every day. Do you say, hey, come here and have a hot meal? Hell no, I bet you don't. If you worried about what I'm doing to survive is cruel. So don't give me that's cruelty to animals. Humans is cruel to humans first. So right now, I hate getting into that mode, but that just blows my freaking mind of the ignorance that we catch when we start talking about stuff like that. What you could have even addressed it a little different, like, is that for dogs or cats? No, absolutely not. You could have addressed it a different way. That always gets me. Like, when I show you something to survive or to live, this is a gardening channel. And for some reason, people don't think plants is alive and it's okay to eat them. A plant is alive. You turn a flower and put a flower in a pot in a window. Face the face of the plant that way. In the morning, you know what it's going to do? Turn towards the window. Turn it again. In the next day, it's going to turn towards the window. Put it in the closet and leave that much space up under the door and watch what happens. You know what it's going to do? The plant is going to go down the cup, come up under the doorway and do this and face the light. Is that not intelligence to you? So miss me with that. I don't eat animals because they feel crap. Plants, just because a plant can't scream. And you know what? Scientists just show grass and stuff do scream. When you cut grass, there's a certain smell that comes out. And what I know as a beekeeper, you know what happens? That's a pheromone that the plants is letting out to saying we're being attacked. That's why when you're cutting grass, bees just start swarming you for no reason. Flies, gnats, and everything else come out of the blue, and you don't even know why. Like, wait a minute, we got the little mosquito stuff out in the yard. I don't know why we got so many insects, because you're harming the lawn, and it's sending out a pheromone, a signal to say we're being hurt, help us, and all of Mother Nature come to kick your ass. But plants ain't intelligent. So miss me with that. Do more research before you do anything on. Please don't do that on my channel. Please. I be trying to stay positive, and when I just keep getting bombarded with that kind of nonsense, it sidetracks everything. Okay? People will say, I don't eat animals because they got feelings. A tree, chop a tree down, tree can't scream. Right? It can't scream. You don't think anyway. Not how we think. We think just because our way of thinking of intelligent life. That's, again, humans. We're ridiculous. We think we done defined, since it's our definition of intelligence, it's our definition of life on other planets and life in the yard. Our definition is pure ignorance. That's why we find out new stuff every single day in science. Like, just found out. Yeah, that ain't how it is. Dinosaurs didn't do this. Here's all the proof right here. Hey, Egyptians didn't do that. We do that every day. So imagine what we're going to know in another 50 years. How intelligent things are. Bees just don't fly to flowers because they ain't, oh, this a flower, I'm going to eat some flower. No, that one bee will fly to that one flower for the rest of his life. Why? Why? That one bee, that one honeybee will fly to that one flower for the rest of his life, or that one bush with only those 3 flowers. And you ask yourself, when you're watching a honeybee, I'm a beekeeper, so I know this, you will watch a bee and it'll only keep bouncing back and forth 2 or 3 flowers. All these other flowers, these 2 flowers look dead. Why is it still messing with those? These other ones is just opening up and blooming. Why is it still staying on those? Because that bee is programmed to, for the rest of its life, for 30 days, it's going to come back to those plants until they are turned into fruit. That's not intelligence. That plant sent that honeybee a signal to tell that honeybee to come back tomorrow. I'll have some more for you tomorrow. If you don't believe any of this, please Google it. Please look it up. Please do your own research. I can't make this up. It's more to all of this gardening business than the little jokes that we play and have fun in here. You just ain't doing your part. So, I'm just saying. I hated to go down that road. I'm trying to get people to come together and help one another. But this is why we can't help one another, because we have so many people in between in the groups that keep you separated like that with nonsense. Spread you farther and farther apart until you break with nonsense. Come in here with that, man. Be the first mug knocking on the door. Please let me in. I'm so cold. I'm hungry. Like I said, help your brother, help your sister. But it's some people, man, I'm just keeping it real. You want me to help you because you that ignorant. That's exactly what I started out in the beginning of this video talking about. It's people like that you like, listen, I'm supposed to help you. And the Lord said, I'm supposed to help you. I'm supposed to help you. But you can't help me you can't hate me if I don't. Because if I analyze your situation, I'm like, oh, what you got on some Jordans for? You hungry? It's no different than now if somebody in the street, man, I sure could use a meal. You got on a throwback jersey and some Jordans. You got gold teeth. You better go cash in some of them gold teeth before you asking me for some spare change, Jack. You kidding me? You use your head, man. Kidding me? You will approach me with gold teeth and ask me for spare change. It's no different than right now with that's cruel crap. Okay? Tolerance level for ignorance is like, can you tell? I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I've been on here way too long. Let me get off of here because I got more planting to do. I bought more plants, more tomatoes, more potatoes, everything. And I'm not waiting to germinate no more seeds. I got seeds started right there. I'm not waiting on those. That'll be my second string of vegetables and fruit. But right now, I got trees to plant. I'm about to go plant trees in places I didn't even want to plant no tree. Because right now, man, I ain't worried about that lawnmower having space to get my lawnmower through, because if things keep going this way, I ain't going to have no lawn. I'm going to have food everywhere. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I can go out there and prove it. I ain't got to talk about it. I tried to show you every time I do this. Ain't talking about it don't mean nothing. Crystal Page, let me see it. What you want to see? What part you want to see? If you go look at my videos, you will see everything I'm talking about right now. Matter of fact, I can show you what I did last night. Let me loosen this up. Last night, see my circle right there? That's the tropical circle. Let me try to zoom in on that. I planted, you can barely see them because they small. I planted tomatoes all around that. Tomatoes and peppers. Tomatoes and peppers. Today, I'm working on cucumbers and squash. It's raining. And guess what? I'm going to be working in the rain. I ain't got time to be like, I got to wait till it get dry. So, like I said, I ain't got to prove nothing to you. Oh, Crystal is a troll. All right, go fuck yourself, Crystal. Sorry, everybody. Let me see. I ain't got time for that. Bye, Crystal. Man, that just drives me nuts. So, Crystal's probably a big old burly man anyway. Big old strong ass man. So, miss me with that. Okay. Anyway, let me get off of here. And I got stuff to do. And I pray that everybody is okay. I pray that everybody is safe. I pray that everybody you done saved up enough. And remember, man, stop thinking about that tissue paper. We're going to do this one more time for the road. Take off my Roman sandals here. It's just not for feet anymore. Okay? Again, stop hunting and beating people for tissue paper. Right?
Right.
Stop that. So I'm just going to say that right now. All right? You know I love y'all. Please be safe. And ignore all of that nonsense and the ignorant people like that. The people, I'm going to say this before I go. Damn, I shouldn't. It's people that's doomed before they even get started. It's some people, have you noticed in life, it's some people that wait for times like this just to say, I told you, we all gonna die. Ooh, now it's time to get scared and die. It's always them people in life, and they always talk about why, I don't know why we here, what's to live for in this world. God didn't make this world to be this way. Maybe he did, he didn't. But you don't cherish the life that he gave you to try to figure this puzzle out. You don't gotta accept everything in the world and accept man's rules, because even I don't. But I cherish my life that was given to me. And I'm going to make sure, even the way man got it, I'm going to do everything in my power to enjoy my every day of breath. I'm not going to sit around keep complaining, man. People complain too much. Yeah, the man got us down. Look how he got us. We in modern day slavery. Yes, we are. I agree wholeheartedly. Yes, I do agree. But you know what? Even in prison, come on, Light. Even in prison, some prisoners keep trying to hang themselves. They got a life sentence, right? They keep catching this some bitch trying to hang himself. Every time you let him go to the bathroom, he in there done tied together his socks and t-shirt and he hanging from the pipe. Every time. Some prisoners. But it's some prisoners that never stop trying to escape. It was just like that in slavery. It's some people that just gave up and was like, well, I guess we some slaves. Let's get out here. He was the one on the porch. And it's some people that started realizing if we keep watching that sky and following that sun always goes that way. Why? We got to figure out where that sun going. I bet you it's better than here. That one always kept trying to escape. Yeah, he got whipped every time. Beat within an inch of his life. But that one never gave up. Like, look, I'm not going to keep trying to just stay here and just do this. I'm going to keep trying to be free. And that's what I'm doing. If today is modern day slavery, I'm not going to be the one on the porch. I'm going to be the one thing. I'm going to try to escape the madness every day. So that's why I keep a smile on my face. Because I'm not letting this get to me. Period. That's how people die. When all hope is gone, people die. When be like, well, we escaped from the Titanic, but now we in this canoe with no food and no water. We might as well start drinking the seawater. Not me. Not me. I'll die of thirst before I drink the seawater, because that's no hope. Man, I'm drinking this seawater. It's going to drive you crazy, and you're going to think you're going to the 7-Eleven and step off the boat to go get you a chili dog with some cheese on it. You're going to walk out there for shark snacks. Not me. I'd rather die of thirst in the canoe, because I got hope that somebody's coming. We've all heard the stories before that this dude just held on. He took his clothes off, put over his face for the sun don't get him, and he did everything he could do. And just out of the blue on his last day of life, what did he do? Big old tanker ship coming by and almost ran over this little canoe. Hey, it's a man in the water, because he didn't give up hope. I'm that man in the damn canoe. I'm not giving up hope, because I got a feeling that that big tanker is going to come by and scoop my ass up. I'm not drinking no seawater. And every one of their stories, you know what it be? It was 10 of us. He had that blanket on him and stuff. It was 10 of us at first. They didn't make it. They started drinking that seawater. And one dude thought he was Black Friday, and he said he was going to get him a flat screen TV. He never came back. Water started splashing, and we just held on to the boat. I'm the one waiting for the tanker, sucker. I'm not drinking no seawater. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up hope for this virus or humanity either. If humanity want to act this way, it's going to act this way. Been this way for thousands of years. They killed some of the... Listen, we've destroyed some of the best human beings on the planet. I'll let you go wherever you want to go with that, because of our hatred and our evil towards one another. So you think that's going to stop now? They killed Martin Luther King. All he wanted to do, man, look, we need to stop this. This is crazy. We wasting energy. We wasting time hating each other. That's all he was saying. We wasting time. We could be doing so much more stuff. Everybody, you could think of it how you want to. Them people, all they were saying was, listen, we wasting human time, man. We could be building great civilizations, the ones that we read about in our history books, the Incas, the Mayans, the Egyptians, the Africans, all of that. We could have great empires again if we stop this. That's all the man was trying to say, and many more like him. They killed all of them. Like, no, he talking too much sense. So, ignorance is a mother. So, keep smiling, everybody. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go plant. What time is it? I don't know what time it is. I'm about to go plant some stuff and get out in this rain. All right. Thank you so much for everybody coming by. I'm sorry for ranting. Sorry it was on this long. Didn't mean to be on here for like 50 hours. I just wanted to make sure everybody was safe, make sure you bartering, make sure we helping each other, and continue to smile. I didn't delete his comment, but I think I will. At first, I was kind of like, with much respect, no respect for that. I'm sorry. Good luck, bruh, whoever you are. Good luck to you and yours. But I'm going to keep on smiling. Thank you, you guys. Suzette Mukes, Miss Craft. Hey, Miss Craft, how you doing, Crafty? Jonathan Smith, India Morris, Monica G, Love Notes, Pats, Green Organic Love, Denise Brown, Ellie Danielle, Loza Farman, Miss Palmer, Main Course Encouragement, Jessica's Daily Chit Chat, Jamil Wilkins, Victory Begins in the Garden, Kira Mommy of 5, how you doing? Garden Goddess, CC, Dirt plus Light Bulb equal Food, amen. Alvin P, Michelle Osborne, I was about to call you Michelle Obama, Guava, everybody. You see that coffee got me sweating. And I kind of got a little upset for a second. Like Lady Les said, I know you mad because you sweat. I don't like getting mad, man. I'm going to say this. I only get mad when somebody, not my opinion, because everybody's entitled to their opinion, even her. or whoever that was, even that other guy that said don't smile. You're entitled to your opinion. But that's an opinion. What do I always say? There is, I forget it myself. I'm so wound up. Anyway, all that matters is that's your opinion. But this is the truth. Smiling can't hurt anything. I've stood over people pumping on their chest to try to save their life for years. And you know what? When you're passing out, if you've ever passed out in your life, the scary part at first is you going dizzy and stuff getting cloudy. You know what's more scary than that? Looking at the horror on somebody's face because they don't know if you're going to die or not. And if you like this and you standing over them and that's the last thing you see, you go into that with what the hell? You don't even know. If you have not experienced that, that's what you experience. I've experienced it. While my wife or my daughter is standing over me and I'm going black, and the last thing I see is my wife and my daughter crying, I'm like, wait a minute, what? Wait a minute. Until I wake up, thinking I'm in heaven. If you passing out and the last thing you see is somebody smiling, like it's going to be okay, in your subconscious, that gives you hope. If you've never passed out, if you've never blacked out, you won't understand what I'm saying. But it's the truth. I told Lady Lead, if I ever go down again, if I ever pass out again, don't cry over me. That scares me. And when I'm scared, I might not end up coming back. You know what I'm saying? I want a two-way ticket. So if you're going to be over top of me, smile and tell me it's okay. Breathe. Give me hope when I'm passing out or blacking out or going to meet my maker. Give me some kind of hope because people don't think it's real. It's real. So when I was a nurse and I'm pumping on somebody's chest, I never want them to go down like, oh my God. No. It's scary enough with all these doctors and people around you and people poking you and prodding you and sticking you with stuff. That's scary enough. But the last thing you would like to see is the person that's standing over top of you like, it's okay. Whether it's your loved one or a stranger, it's okay. It's all right. We got you. It's all right. Because no matter what, it is going to be all right, whether you make it or you don't. If we can bring you back to be part of this earth, you okay. But if you go on to better pastures and be with the Father, you're going to be okay. That's it. Thank you, guys. Live Farmer 73. I love you, and I'm out. Don't let nobody burn up your doggone smile. Some of us got to smile for the people that can't smile. So don't tell another person don't be smiling. If you can't smile, I'm smiling for me and you. That's it. Live Farmer 73. I love y'all, and I'm out. Let me get my stuff going. Help your fellow man. If you got more than another man, help him out if you want to. And if you need help and you knew these times was coming in the good book, in the word and everything, you go to church every Sunday and you knew all this was going to happen, then for you, don't get mad when nobody don't want to help you. You was too busy buying big old giant fancy church hats when you should have been buying some doggone MREs or something. Dry beans. Okay? You trying to make your heels match your church dress with the big old bow on them. And this big old hat that's getting on everybody's nerves in the church. They can't see what's being said because of your hat. And it cost you $400. You keep it in a big ass box that takes up too much room in the doggone closet where beans could have been. Just saying. You had them built on a piece of your house just for your damn hats and your shoes to go to church. You ain't got nothing to live off of in a time like this. What did you go to church for? How much time did you waste? Because you there for show. You didn't go there to find out nothing about what that book telling you to do. Not stop listening to the band dance around up on that silly ass stage. You should be paying attention to what's inside that book. That's the treasure map. That's the treasure map. It's put there for you to find the treasure. Not to watch the clown up on the stage tell you how to find the treasure. You the one supposed to be taking that map every day or every week. Like, wait a minute. Okay. If we set this up just right. Oh, it matches. It matches. You one supposed to be finding your path to salvation. Not listening to that clown on the thing. You ain't even got to go in some of them places to figure it out. Long as you got the map. Long as you got the map. Now, it's up to you to follow the map. Let me stop. I'll be here all day. There, David said, instructions for life. There you go. You got a manual on plumbing. You got a manual on carpentry. That's another manual for life. I don't care who made it. I don't care what spirituality is, what religion is. Most of them books is about the same. And it's a manual. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Live Farmer Server 3. Let me get out of here. I shouldn't have done this at all. Whew. Been building up. I was at work all crumbled up in the face. Like, what is this? What are these people talking about? Sorry. Thank you, Carter's Eat. Thank you so much. Guava, my friend. Guava. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm sorry for ranting. Not sorry for what I said. That's where the world is getting confused. Apologize for how you said something sometime, but don't go back on what you said. Because I meant what I said. I just kind of apologize for how I said it, when I said it. Don't apologize for what I said, though, because I mean it from my heart. A lot of people, you see a lot of entertainers right now, they say something they mean, and then go back and retract it like, I'm so sorry, I want to say to the public. No, that's where you lose my respect. Now, if you said it and you meant it, mean that shit. It might cost you your career, but it's going to bring you up in another way. Some kind of way it's going to bring you up. But stand by what you said unless you don't believe what you said. And if you don't believe what you said, then maybe next time you should just shut up. Other than that, stand by what you said, but apologize for how you said it, when you said it, at the right or the wrong time. Maybe you came across the wrong way, but stand by your story. Stand by your word. Guava. Right. Sorry, not sorry. Thank you, 2 Max in the Pack. Exactly. Sorry how I said it. Not sorry for what I said. Mean it with my soul. Thank you, Courtney Cherry. Thank you so much. Everybody, please have a wonderful day. Enjoy your day. Please get out there. Go plant something right now. If you need to know how to do something right now, all these people in the Greenhouse Lounge, Greenhouse Cafe got skills. Please ask one of them or ask me myself while I got time, and I'll help you. Because we need to figure stuff out immediately. All right? Guava, my friends. Have a wonderful day. Live Farmer 73. I love you. And I'm out. I was fussing so much my coffee got cold. Guava. Everybody have a wonderful day.